The first shot that we set up was to do the neon tubes. What we wanted to do was just sort of create quite a sort of surreal backdrop and give the illusion that Rob's kind of floating in mid-air and is sort of trapped within these weird rings of light, basically, or these neon tubes. And it was the sort of thing that you could imagine someone like David Blaine or Dave Copperfield sort of doing, you know, a weird sort of illusion trick, basically, with a bit of a sort of sci-fi edge. And so the way in which we did it, we had this huge back projection, which was about 25 feet high. The reason that we did back projection is because it gives off a very weird light. When you shoot it, you kind of can't tell if he's kind of in that space or if it's been obviously retouched onto the image afterwards. So it gives quite an odd feel. And then we had to build a stand, which was to hold Rob himself. And then the neon rings were then attached to the stand. So he'd have to climb into the stand. And I guess he was about 4 foot up off the ground. And then we'd bring the neon tubes over him, and then sort of shoot him in front of the background, and then touch all the stand out afterwards. So obviously then you've got an image that has the illusion that he's floating in mid-air.
What's my direction for this? What am I? Am I mystical? Am I erotic?
You got to just come down.
That's my erotic. What am I?
And then you want to tilt this angle down.
Mystical.
Just.
Very closely related to erotic.
It is, isn't it? Well, mystical's this one. And erotic's this one.
Other way.
With all three of the setups that we did, because as I say, they are kind of quite extreme scenarios or situations that you're putting someone in, to do it in post-production, it would just show immediately. It would show for all sorts of reasons. I mean, if you take the neon tubes as the first case in point, that if you were to just take a picture of him, say, on a blue screen and then put it onto a background and then put the rings of light on afterwards, you get all weird, or quite weird and beautiful reflections off of the neon tubes which go onto skin, and to do that afterwards, it wouldn't have the same feel, mainly because of how light and shadow works. And so we want to do as much of it as we could in camera.
See, the thing is about cameras, Bucks Fizz did write a song. Well, they didn't write a song, they sang a song called The Camera Never Lies Anymore, because there's nothing worth lying for. I guarantee you, when these pictures come out, I'll look like a fucking stud. 6 fucking pack, pecs like Arnold Schwarzenegger, biceps like fucking Stallone in Rocky 3, not Rocky 2. So the camera does lie, Bucks Fizz. You're wrong. I mean, look, I'm in all right shape, really. It's okay. You know, it's about 5 or 6 pounds overweight for a pop star or a rock star. But you watch, when they sort it out, you'll all fancy me. Oh yeah.